Onisha, who is the biggest cheater?
You knew and know that I will not answer that question.
Just kidding. Welcome, everybody. We are joined with a very special guest today.
I've never been more excited to have somebody on the pod.
That's also a lie.
The gloves.
The glove.
The gloves.
You know who Gary Payton is?
Yes, I do, actually. The Sonics, when they were in
Yeah,
Seattle.
Sonics.
Yeah.
His nickname was the glove.
Yes, I do.
Is that why you wear those? You're a huge Gary Payton fan.
No.
That's the question. One of the questions we get the most on the pod is why does Onisha wear gloves?
Yes, I know. And it's
Should we answer it?
I will answer. It's mainly sun protection. That's the whole reason.
Really?
Yes.
But just normal, casual settings.
Like
You're
you
not
didn't
wearing them.
like you don't have disfigured fingers and shit, or
No, my hands are very normal.
they're very normal.
Yes.
She's a model. She has a
could you be
finger
hand
model.
If I didn't bite my nails.
Okay.
Do you have different colored gloves?
I don't. Always wear black.
Really?
What about like a white or a dark
Would
gray
you
or
switch
something?
it up?
No, not for refereeing. That also draw more attention to myself.
I feel like I know what to get you for Christmas.
They're always at Costco.
Kirkland, let's go. Kirkland
these
special.
Are head running gloves.
But
with
do your
the
hands
Sensitech.
like sweat?
No, they actually feel worse if I don't wear them.
Really?
Yeah, they get really hurt.
You've ruined your hands.
Yeah,
They're
if I'm out there like on a really sunny day and I don't have my gloves on,
Okay.
I'm thinking about how the back of my hand feels.
I literally can have an entire conversation with you in these gloves. I love this. Gloves and sleeves.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately I don't have sleeves today because I'm not roughing. Or else I would put them on.
You would?
Yeah. I wear my jacket in hot weather. It's all about sun protection.
Yeah.
How old do you guys think I am?
She can't be a day
Well,
older
listen,
than
I'm gonna
21.
I'm going to make a joke
No. Be honest.
because we all know black don't crack.
Okay, that's true.
So I'm going to say that you're older than I think, but I am not going to offend you. So I'm going to say 35.
I'm 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some gloves. Somebody buy me some gloves. Could I pull it off? So you're half the age of your peers. Homeboy on the scooter.
Yes.
Okay. So, Onisha, let's talk pickleball. How? Like you're 42. You went to law school.
I did.
Where'd you go to law school?
University of Cincinnati.
Oh,
Bearcats.
that's right, the Bearcats. Where do you live now?
I live in Phoenix.
In Phoenix. How did you get into pickleball
As much as
refereeing?
you can talk. Yeah.
Hold it up. All right.
How did you get into refereeing? Like, give us your background, your story. Yeah.
I got into refereeing because of my mother. She was a referee.
Okay.
She's the one that got me into playing pickleball. So I played like 2 or 3 times a day for a year. I got hooked
Right.
like everybody else does.
What level did you play at, or do you play at?
No more than like a 3-5, maybe a little bit higher.
What year was this?
2020, I believe.
Oh,
COVID.
Like COVID, exactly.
Oh, that's why you wear the gloves. COVID.
Exactly. Well, when I shake people's hands, it does help, right?
Yeah.
But yes, so I moved home from Ohio. I've lived in Phoenix on and off from '94, so I was in a bad spot. So I moved home.
Okay.
It just happened to coincide with COVID as well.
Okay.
And so I started working out a lot, and pickleball was a part of that. I lost 60 pounds in 15 months.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah, I've gained some of it back because all this traveling.
Can you send me your workout routine, please?
Every day, I would just cook everything myself. No alcohol, no eating out,
Wow.
no soda, and I did at least 10,000 steps a day.
That's crazy.
It was very crazy.
I just crushed like my 4th root beer of the day.
No, that's a lot of empty calories.
I don't think I would ever buy a root beer just like, oh, that looks good. But when it's free,
You'll drink it?
root beer is great.
No.
Root beer is
I don't know
delicious.
how good it is.
Well, so
Anyways, keep
that's
going.
Yep. I played pickleball then for a year extensively. Then my mom said you should referee. I think you'd like it, and I fought it for a year plus.
Yeah.
Then in Arizona we have a local tournament like every other weekend. So I just went and started refereeing at a local tournament, and I got hooked on that. It's rule based, so I like rules. Obviously, I went to law school.
You're a rule follower?
Yeah. Well,
One of your famous lines is,
I know.
"I don't write the book, I enforce the rules," or something like that.
Yeah.
But now you're writing the book.
I know.
But now things have changed.
Yes, it was.
A bit ironic.
The irony here.
I know, and I said that to Elise. It was at a MLP OCC event.
Yes.
Yeah, and so she's actually on the player committee, so they'll be looking over the draft. So I'm excited for her comments, especially.
What are some of your like memorable moments as a referee? Because there's been quite a few. You don't hold back. Sometimes you're very funny.
But it's not intentional.
No. It's yes.
Yeah.
Is there some memorable moments that you have? Okay. How about this? Besides Fed, because we know that that's the answer. Who's the hardest person to ref? Or can you say that?
Actually, no. To be honest with you, I'll tell you this. I don't believe anybody's hard to referee.
Yeah, but Fed complains the most.
No.
Don.
No.
Don. Where's Don?
No. I'm being honest. I don't think anybody is hard to ref. Like so.
What about when someone doesn't think they've ever faulted in their life?
No. They're still not hard to referee. They may not They may not agree with your call, but they're still not hard to referee. I mean, every
Most
match is a new
respectable.
one.
Respectable.
They're very respectful. I feel. I treat them differently on court, as far as everybody's a different animal on court than they are off court. So I give them a little bit of grace, even though it doesn't seem like it, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Are you? Is there a rule for referees about fraternizing with players?
There is a handbook that we have.
Could that be a conflict of interest?
It is a conflict of interest, but it also depends on what your fraternizing looks like, I guess, right? So
I just didn't know if there was like a rule.
So I will say hi, they will say hi, but I don't initiate high fives, fist bumps.
What about pictures?
Hugs.
Pictures with them?
No, never.
Never?
No.
Would you?
All I need is a picture of me like hugging or high fiving somebody or whatever, going on social media, and then your opponent seeing it. How does that? It doesn't make me look like I'm an impartial person.
Can I take a picture with you?
Well, I'd rather not, actually, because, well, see, I wasn't even trying to be funny. The fact of the matter is you're an MLP owner, right? Or a GM, so no.
Ouch.
Wow. I wasn't even trying and I got friend zoned. Literally just a picture.
No.
No, that makes sense.
I mean,
what if I sent you Black Bears gear? Would you wear it in Arizona?
What gear?
The
California Black Bears.
Oh, no. So, like, if we have gear of a team or whatever, you better not step outside your house with it. Again, I don't want to be caught in a Dallas Flash or a California Black Bears. Or
they take that very
LA.
seriously.
Are you talking about at all or just at the tournaments?
At all. I mean, like...
People recognize you outside of tournaments?
I've been recognized at Sam's Club before, but that's a guy that I've seen at, like, pickleball tournaments before, things like that. So I get recognized mostly at the tournaments, or if I have a day off and I go and play, I might get recognized at the
So you're
courts.
Sam's Club over Costco?
No, I do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you fun to play with in rec, or do you say, actually, according to rule 4.3?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
All right, to be honest with you, Tyler, I kind of hate playing rec because no one goes by the rules. They don't. I'm like, what's the point of this if you're not even going to do any of the rules? Some guys, like, entire foot's in the zone, and they're like, it's rec play.
I want to play.
That's like the main rule of pickleball.
I want to play rec with you, and I'm going to stand there until you call the freaking
Oh, I've called it on my partner
But
before.
I'm going to stand there until you call the score at every point.
Oh, no. No. That is a rule, but you should be like...
you got to follow rules.
Yeah, you got to follow the rules.
It's not fun if you're not following the rules.
What are some rules that you think are maybe a little bit silly? So, for example, recently, you used to not be able to cross the plane of the net unless you hit the ball.
Yeah.
They recently changed that to where you can cross it with half your body or whatever. I like the older version where you can't cross it unless you're making contact with the ball.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I used to not like it. Now I've grown to like it. I don't think it's a bad thing for the sport. There's a loophole, though, that I'm going to close, and that has been done, right? And it's when a player will play the ball, like a short dink comes over. They'll play the ball, and then they'll stick their paddle out over the net, right?
Yes.
They'll extend it for no reason.
Yeah.
So by the current rule, that's not a fault.
Yeah.
Like, they've played the ball, but also you can do that without even playing the ball.
Yep.
And so I'm going to close that loophole.
You are.
Yeah.
So CJ Klinger's in trouble.
I'm trying to close as many loopholes as I can.
CJ, and what about the stomp? What are your thoughts?
That's also something I'm trying to tackle as well. So
you think
But
it's
that's
a
all
distraction,
subjective. That's
a
very
hindrance?
difficult.
it is subjective, but here's my thing. I'll let this cat out of the bag. It's going to be
Yeah.
out soon enough. I want to make distractions where they're no longer a fault. What it will be is a penalty at the end of the rally.
Okay.
So it also gives the referee some time to think about what just happened. Because distractions, if you don't pull the trigger right away, it'll always look like you got talked into the call, no matter whether or not you're going to call it.
Deckle
Because
bar.
the players will beat you to the punch, like 100% of the time. So I want to make it where you need to play out the rally. The referee will then give you a technical warning, technical foul, verbal warning, depending on the severity of the distraction.
But then couldn't players argue that they're getting talked into that if they don't do it on themselves?
The referee?
Yeah.
So that's
Like
also
at the end of the
something-
rally, say, wasn't that a distraction?
Okay, so this is true. But here's the other thing where
Because I don't know if you saw, but Deckel was playing mixed doubles in Vegas, and Elise maybe didn't went for an Ernie, and they called an Ernie on her, an
Yep,
Ernie
a
fault,
fault,
but that
yep.
was like 3 balls later.
yes, I did see that.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. That's a different scenario, right? It's not a distraction. That he talked
But
the
it's a
referee
similar
into
situation.
Yes, and I understand what you're saying. So there was also something that was proposed and something I'm thinking about. I haven't really worked it out, where maybe the referee will put their hand out or something to indicate that, hey, I got it, I saw it, I'm thinking about it. After the rally, we will discuss.
Okay.
Now, if a distraction happens in the middle of the rally, however, and then you start talking because it was your opponent
Yeah.
to the referee or to your opponent, well, then you have effectively stopped play. And
That's
fault will
the
be on you.
trickiest situation.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
So play the rally out, and then the referee, with some kind of signal, will determine that. That's to be determined.
I like that.
So that hey, I got it. So even if the opponent looks at us and says, wasn't that a distraction, I've already got my hand out or some indicator to let you know.
It's a big decision to make hastily.
It is, because someone's losing the rally. But if the rally played out, someone loses the rally naturally, I guess, is the best way to say it. And then
Yeah.
I can give a technical warning, which
What-
means something.
What's a rule that most people don't know? Is there a rule that
I mean, I can't even think of one off the top of my head, but it amazes me how many times the player's like, I didn't even know that was a rule.
yeah.
Here is one. For some reason, the imaginary extension of the sideline, your
Yeah.
foot cannot be on the ground during the serve.
Oh.
Outside, and we've
Oh.
called players, and they're like, I didn't know that was a rule. I mean,
Yeah.
as a server, you have a space that you have to work within,
Yeah.
and that's one of them. So,
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you like the Zane saw? The spin serve?
That was actually before my time, right? And I've never researched it because
How long
by the
have you
time I
been-
got into refereeing, it was
Yeah.
outlawed.
Gotcha.
How long have you been refereeing for?
So, 2021, I think it was.
Okay.
What are we in? 25?
Did you ever do anything else? Did you ever do like NBA, not NBA, but like basketball referee, any other refereeing?
No, I played sports growing up, but I was never
Yeah.
an official
What-
or referee.
What sports did you play?
My main sport was softball, but I have crappy knees, so
Oh.
I stopped playing in 8th grade.
Does your mom still referee?
No, she's retired.
Doesn't she come out to some tournaments?
Not anymore.
Oh. Because she doesn't like you?
No, that's a long story.
Oh. She doesn't like Pardo?
No.
Oh,
That's definitely not. No,
Aspis?
Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about these things. It's a long story.
That's
but
fine.
It doesn't involve any of those.
That's
fancy
fine.
games.
Don! Oh, wait.
So,
Well, Onisha, you've always been my favorite referee,
Quick rule question, which
but I
I think
can't tell you that, so...
no.
I think I'm legal. I was playing in a rec game, I got lobbed.
Okay.
I go chase the lob, then they drop shot me. It was a pretty good drop shot. I sprint 100%. I retrieved the drop shot, but I'm running so fast I have nowhere to run. I end up hopping over the net after I hit the ball.
Okay.
And I land. Is that clean?
No.
No?
No.
Why? Because I'm in their area?
You cannot touch your opponent's court during a live ball.
Because you think you're an athlete, and you're not.
What about the Ernie?
What do you mean?
You're not landing on the
you're
opponent's
not
court.
touching the opponent's court. That's
So you're
the
just talking
play-
about on the inside.
the court
Yeah.
is the court. The playing surface includes the court.
So if he jumped over the net and landed on an angle, out of bounds,
That would be
that would be okay.
okay.
Yeah.
As long as you don't touch the net system.
Okay.
You can land and not touch your opponent's court, then yeah.
Oh, that's interesting that they define court as only the inside.
Yes,
rather than
the
lines.
playing surface includes the court. The court does not include the playing surface.
I did
awesome.
not know that.
Yeah.
Are referees allowed to have sponsorships?
I would have to go through a lot of.
I feel like refs should have like a sponsorship, like a clothing sponsorship.
I wish, but I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna want a piece of that pie, and I don't blame them.
Ringer wear.
Ringer wear?
Yeah. Feels like a good fit. I don't know. I mean,
But
No conflict
we
of
definitely
interest
can't
there.
have like paddle company sponsors or whatever
Yeah.
else because of conflicts there.
yeah,
Right?
but like a uniform sponsor?
A uniform sponsor. I don't
The
know.
official-
I feel like that's been offered to referees in the past, and then
Oh.
they decided that's a no-go.
Do you guys like all hang out after tournaments and events?
Most of the time we're staying at the same like Airbnb and
Okay.
stuff. So yes. Or we're
Do you guys
sharing
talk
hotel
about?
rooms.
Do you guys talk about your matches?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
or,
we don't
or,
even.
Or you want nothing to do with it when you get
No,
home?
after, yeah, we'll talk about stuff that happened, but a lot of times we try to stay away from it, I think.
Yeah,
I feel like it's now everybody's life, but
I love that.
we try to leave, well, at least I do, but sometimes you just get sucked into a conversation. Try to
Yeah.
leave it at the venue.
Do you like it when the matches go quick, or when it's pretty close?
Everybody does.
There's only one team I do root for.
The winning team,
No, team time.
team time. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Stay on schedule. Did you know that Riley and Lane match versus J-Dub and Georgia? J-Dub and Georgia had match point, and from the time they had their first match point to the end of the match was 33 minutes.
What was the final on that?
16-14.
Yeah.
How long was the overall match?
I don't know, but it only went 2 games.
Yeah.
But 33 minutes from the match point to the end of the match. That's crazy.
Especially on a day like this.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I try to stay focused, but sometimes your mind starts to wander.
Yeah.
Thoughts on rally scoring versus traditional?
I kind of like it for like the MLP thing, and I think I would like it for singles. The thing I hate most about singles is going 0-0, side out, 0-0,
Yeah.
side out.
Yeah.
Because no one can score the first point. Usually it's like an avalanche of points after someone finally scores.
That's
but
true.
It's
But
rough.
singles is normally pretty quick.
Do you have like
Yeah.
a most memorable match that you've ever refereed? Like,
No, I do have a most memorable non-call.
okay.
So it was in Atlanta. It was actually the girlies. So Rachel Rohrbacher and Anna Bright
Oh,
versus
before Anna Bright dropped
yes,
her, yeah.
versus Anna Lee and Catherine Parento.
Okay.
I believe it was game 2. This was before we did free challenges and you can challenge unlimitedly.
Yeah.
So Anna Bright and Rachel had no more challenges, no more timeouts. She did an Ernie for a game 2, I believe, winner. And her foot was parallel to the sideline. And it's my call as the second ref, far side.
Yeah.
And I did not call it. I immediately, radioed the video ref to take a look, and she was clean by a fingernail. So the fact of the matter is, if I had called it, I would have been wrong, and they couldn't have challenged it. So,
So you're glad you didn't.
heck yeah!
That's
Heck
smart, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, well, yeah, of course. So that's like one of my most memorable, calls that I didn't make.
Trust yourself.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, if you're not sure, you're not supposed to call
Is
it.
there if you want to be in the FBI, you have to have 20/20 vision. The referees have a requirement?
Oh, we do have vision tests.
You do?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and I think some of that's going to be more stringent, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, with
Yeah.
this referee program we're building.
That's good.
All right, I don't know
Yeah.
if you want to get into this really quick. How is the pay compensation? Are there ladders?
Oh, yes.
What does it look like?
Okay, so with the referee program, there's going to be additional ladders. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad gig, but I do get paid a little bit differently than the other referees. I will tell you, UPA, PPA, MLP, those tours, they pay the best currently in all of the referee world in pickleball.
Yeah.
So from my standpoint, there are very few things to complain about. However, I do think we need to move the needle a little bit with a few things. We still pay for our own travel. So
Oh.
if you're not one of the more heavily compensated referees, it's harder to do. And we need the better refs to be able to go to the tournaments.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's where we're at currently, but it's a growing sport. Everybody's learning.
Do you guys have a
so-
referees union?
No, we don't. I'm actually not for a referees union.
You're not?
No.
You act like you're a lawyer.
I mean, I still don't want a union. I mean, everybody hates lawyers until they need one.
That's true.
But also, the lawyers are always the one that make out, right? So.
Nope, that's true. Love this.
All right. Are you on social media, or how do people stay up to date with you? Just here at tournaments?
Are you on social media?
I have a Facebook account, but the last post I made was like 13 years ago.
Really?
No, I'm being dead serious. So, like, I didn't get back on it until maybe 3 years ago, but I only go on it so I can go check like the kitchen and see what people are complaining about and whatever else, and what rules that they are explaining incorrectly.
Do you watch KOTC?
Watch what?
Do you watch KOTC?
Only when I'm alerted to something on
Only
there.
when her name gets brought up, she says.
Yeah, because someone will be like, they mentioned you again. They were asking about your gloves, or someone asked if you could be on their podcast, yada yada. So
We got you finally.
you did.
Howard's gonna be sad that it wasn't him.
I know. We got to get H on.
He's St. George guy.
He is a
Utah
St. George guy.
Big motorcycle
Did
guy.
you know that I played
He
against
is.
him?
When?
We played in a tournament, a PPA tournament years ago. I played against him.
Did he cheat?
No, but he played with this girl she was only like 16 or 17 at the time. And I think she ended up playing college volleyball. And she was really, really good. But she was having complete meltdowns on the court. Young, just kind of, and he was trying to keep her calm.
Yeah.
But it was a struggle.
Was it?
Yeah. But he's a good player.
No, he's really good.
Yeah.
He dabbled in like senior pro for a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
while.
he's good.
No, he's really good.
Yeah.
H, man, we got to get him on.
Yeah, he's a
Last
G.
question. Have you ever, so at the beginning of matches, you always feel the paddles. Have you ever felt somebody intentionally an unknown substance?
Okay, so we don't always feel the paddles at PPA. We do. I mean, your paddles have been
I feel like
tested.
you should have to take your gloves off to feel them.
So if they're not tested, then I'll feel them. But if they've been tested, then
Have
I
you
don't feel
ever-
it. But now that this is going out to the world, I'll probably have to take my gloves off, because now all the players are like, it's been tested. She's not going to feel it. So
It's
now
true.
I'm going to have to touch all the paddles.
Sorry, Onisha.
Yeah, thank you.
But you haven't found anyone?
I've never found anyone. I mean, the paddle surfaces all feel so different anyway, right? I mean, unless there's a sheen or a shine on there that's not supposed to be there, it's kind of hard. I feel like I've heard so many stories of things that players are doing, like putting them in the freezer, and
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
used to
even
do.
know. But like, how am I
Todd
supposed to know if you put it in the freezer and then it comes out and it's room temperature to temp? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whatever.
Onisha, thank you for coming on. Hopefully we don't get you fired or
Guess
fined.
who's coming on next?
Howard.
No.
Oh.
Aspis. No.
Lane Sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is she gonna talk about?
You.
Why?
She loves her some Onisha.
I don't want to know any players who claim for me to be their favorite.
No. She's just a big Onisha fan, that's all.
I get a lot of respect in the pickleball world, and it's appreciated,
yeah.
both from the player side and the spectator side.
Yeah. And the
Mic drop.
podcast world.
And the podcast world, and all of
Yeah.
that.
Love it.
All right.
All right, thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Onisha.
guys.